What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC. Housing lender.
Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, and more, all administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-788-5800. That's 5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through, because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 as we get ready for... Well, Wimbledon has strawberries, right? Part of their deal. Okay, so we've got basketball on this Thursday morning from Merritt. It's the 14th annual Merritt Classic. Great to have you alongside on this Thursday morning as the Trojanettes of Canute get ready to take on the Mangum Lady Tigers in the opening round ball game of this tournament. 3-day event. It's a Coaches for Cancer tournament, I believe. It has been in the past, so it's always one that we enjoy coming to. Merritt is a great place, great facility. And it should be a lot of fun here this afternoon. Of course, it's kind of old home week for Brian Bingham as he spent, I think he told me the other night, 6 years at Canute before coming to Mangum. So it'll be interesting to watch this one unfold. Canute, always a good basketball team, and no different here in 2022, 2023, as they are, I think, 10-3 on the year, ranked number 10 in the most recent Class A poll. Our erstwhile camera person, producer, operator, and just a great doer of all things, Shelley Fox is with me this Thursday morning. By the way, the boys will be playing later this afternoon at about 4:40. They will do battle with the Bulldogs of Hooker. But back to Shelley and the great efforts. I knew this thing was coming up when I scheduled my meetings for DHS, and I have to schedule those meetings sometimes 60 days in advance. And so probably 60 days ago, I said, well, we won't be doing anything early. I can do January 5th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So January 5th at 10 o'clock in the morning, we're doing basketball. So I'm out in the parking lot, actually, doing a DHS meeting on a phone while tiny Shelley gets out of the vehicle and has to lug 57 pounds of equipment up here and get it all put together. She did, though. I don't know why I was even worried about it, and somehow I was able to get my meeting done from inside my truck as well. 18 years of college, and I flunked one class. It was Intro to Computers back in 1978. How things have changed, huh? All right, we'll take one more timeout and come back and get your starting lineups in the opening tap as we get ready for the 14th annual Merritt Classic. From Merritt, it's Canute and Mangum coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
In Greer County, Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
And welcome back to Merritt as we get sent for the 14th annual Merritt Classic, first bowl game of the tournament featuring the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Trojanettes of Canute. Dave McCook checking in from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Good morning, Dave. It's afternoon there. He says go Tigers. Also, Kelly D. Williams says let's go Lady Tigers. Aunt Kells loves you, number 5. And, of course, that is Lauren York. As the starting 5 going to be introduced here for both ball clubs. Canute going to be the home team. They're in their home white uniforms with the gold numerals and the black trim. Mangum in their road black with the orange trim, white numerals, and, well, maybe that's silver. I don't know. We've got a 3-man officiating crew here, so we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to hearing from you as we progress throughout the morning and into the afternoon, this 3-day event that we always enjoy coming to. Set to jump center, Taylor Butler, a senior for this group from Canute. Her opposite number is Lauren York. We'll get the rest of the starters in a moment. They put 8 minutes up on the clock, and the tap going to be controlled by Mangum, and we're underway. Coach Powers, good to see you, my friend. All right, Mangum with the basketball, and getting the start, Lauren York. She is joined out there by Landry Lively. Also, Lauren York goes inside and kicks it back out to Lively. Holly Lehman-Webb, along with Alyssa Dreyer and Bryn Woodruss getting the start here this morning for Mangum. Woodruss with the ball. She'll go right side. Lob it inside, double team, but putting it up and in anyhow is Alyssa Dreyer. So a good effort around the three-point arc by Mangum, looking for Some movement inside for Dreyer. Got her the ball, and despite the double team, she was able to knock down the first bucket of the ball game. So with 7:10 left in the first, it's a 2-0 contest. Canute with the basketball at the free throw line. That's Butler. She'll go right side to Destiny Jackson. Jackson lost it momentarily. Butler got it, and then Jackson bobbled and finally picked it up. Also, Kylie Smith, Emily Cantwell, and Jade Gray out there for Canute. A minute gone by here in the first, and again, a little give and go inside, and the layup is there for Jade Gray. It's a good ball movement by both clubs on the offensive possession for each team, and we're tied at 2. 6:40 and running here in quarter number 1. I would suspect at some point this morning we will hear from, a classroom or two over there at Mangum from teachers who are tuning into the broadcast. We always look forward to those greetings because we know the kids get jacked up and excited when we talk about them. Landry Lively, who had a good night on Tuesday in that loss to Snyder, had the ball, leaves it on the corner now for York. Up top, Woodruss fakes the three. And again, great ball movement by Mangum. Lively gave up the dribble. The reverse, 3-ball on the way. York, back of the iron, doesn't go. Butler blocks out, gets the rebound for Canute. And here come the Trojanettes with 2 minutes gone by in quarter number 1. Quickly down the front court, on the left end of your listening and or viewing device is Destiny Jackson trying to pound it inside, and the ball batted free. Good job on the interior by Mangum. Lively into the front court now. She'll go to Lehman Webb. They look inside for Woodruss. Not a good pass. It's tipped away. Good morning to our good friend Amanda Johnson, no doubt serving up some of that herbal tea somewhere along the way. Amanda, good to have you alongside. We'll get our first foul of the morning. This one's going to go against Mangum on the penetration. Get a push there, cold on Dreyer. That'll be number 1 on Alyssa and number 1 on Mangum. Valerie Dreyer, as if on cue, says good morning and let's go girls. 3-ball dialed up right side, won't fall for Smith. Rebound Woodruss. Bren wants to run out in front of the pack. Now she'll slow down just a bit as Canute got back quickly. Tatum Ridling, by the way, is the coach for the Trojanettes on the right side. 5:15 left here in this first quarter of play. And I was telling Shelley that sometimes here in Merritt, when we're upstairs like we are, as Dreyer goes inside, lost the ball, got it back, went for a 3 now to York, doesn't get it, and the rebound cleared away by Smith. She wants to run, dribble, drive, penetration, cut off by Lively. Great job that time by Landry on the defensive end, and now a reset out high for Canute and Emily Cantwell. Sometimes in this building, in this event, and we haven't been to all 14 of these tournaments, but we've probably been to at least a dozen of them. Sometimes it can be hotter than Hades, and other times it is ice cold. Early in the morning, it's usually comfortable. There's a 3-ball for Butler, and it'll rattle in for Butler. So Taylor going outside the arc, hits the 3, and it's a 5-2 ball game. And now Mangum will lose the ball across the way, and the turnover going to give it back to Canute. 4:31 left here in the first period of play. Caitlin Huckabee has checked in. Caitlin, good to have you alongside. Somewhere near here in Elk City, maybe in between ball games, I should find her and have her buy me lunch. There's an idea. Caitlin's going to say, what, I'm a poor young person, Barnes. I'm not buying you anything. Baseline move here for Cantwell. She'll kick it back to Smith. Little jumper from 8 won't fall for Kylie, and the rebound, Lehman Webb. Holly quickly across the timeline will slow things down, hand the ball off to York right in front of the scorer's table. Gotten to the midway point of quarter number 1, 5-2 the lead. Canute over Mangum. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good quick hands across the way by Cantwell. It'll still be Mangum basketball. And again, the boys play this afternoon. Just want to remind you that 4:40 a scheduled start time against the Bulldogs of Hooker. This is a tournament that is loaded with great basketball teams. It's good stuff here. 3:50 left in the first period of play. York up top. She'll go to Lehman Webb at a reset now. Alyssa got the only 2 points of the ball game. Tried to lob it inside for Lehman Webb, and the pass was too tall, out of bounds. Speaking of great basketball, Shelley, it's the Western Classic at Arapahoe. Huh? Western Equipment Classic at Arapahoe, and that entire tournament being aired on 107 The Zone and also on the social media pages as well. Chad Fox at the helm for that, along with Dudley Simpson. So we encourage you to check out that tournament all weekend long, all 22 games, live and in living color on 107 The Zone. Butler stepping out of bounds. and it'll be a turnover. Kaylin says, just holler, I can sure pick some good places in Oak City. El Patio, or Simon's Catch is always my picks. I'm out on the fish. I'm sorry. Off-balance shot put up and in. How about that? Holly Lehman-Webb, a little ragtag, a little out of control, but able to settle things down and go glass and score, make it a 5-4 ball game. With 3 minutes left in the first quarter of play, there's another 3 knocked down. This one's Jade Gray. So of the 8 points scored by Canute, 6 have come from behind the arc. And remember, it was in that third quarter on Tuesday night that Snyder got hot from outside the arc and took the lead and was able to hang on and win. Mangum now running a fast break opportunity. Dreyer shot a little bit too strong. And the rebound cleared off by Destiny Jackson. And now we'll get a foul. Lehman-Webb getting in the back of Kylie Smith. So the foul on Lehman-Webb going to be her first. And team foul number 2 on Mangum. We'll get a substitution, our first of the morning, as Dreyer will set down. Nope. Instead, it will be Bryn Woodruss taking a seat, and she's replaced by Morgan White. So White, normally a starter, at least through the first 6 games for Snyder, but for Mangum, rather, did not get the start here this morning. Coach Bingham has changed things up the last couple of ball games. Late whistle here, and Bingham not happy with that call, and I can understand why. They're going to get a push on the shot by Dreyer. That'll be 2 quick ones on Alyssa, 3 now on Mangum. She got the block. Dreyer got the block, and as the ball is going to go out of bounds, the whistle blows. I'm like Brian. I don't know that I argue with the call. It was just it took a while to get there. So Alyssa will have to sit with those 2 personal fouls, and quickly back into the ball game will come Woodruss. 2:22 left in the first, and Mangum trailing 9-4. Second free throw is on the way, and it is up and good. Boy, Destiny Jackson looked pretty comfortable there, didn't she? So Jackson with her first 2. 10-4. Mangum trying to run the break. Woodruss underneath the basket, couldn't get it to go, but got pushed on the shot. And she will go to the line to shoot the first 2 free throws of the morning for the Lady Tigers. Check the whistle on Gray. It'll be her first. And number 1 called on the Trojanettes. So Woodruss at the line, shoots 2. 2:12 left in the first. First one for Bryn, up in. She will get 1 more. We talked to Brian Bingham about it on Tuesday night. His club 9 of 21 from the free throw line, and that just sticks in your craw big time. Woodruss makes the first 2 of the ball game here for Mangum and cuts it to a 10-6 deficit. Jake Suhan Kang says, hey. And that's just how it was said, too. Canute with the ball, minute 55 left here in the first quarter of play. They'll run a little game out behind the arc. Good defense by Mangum as they packed it inside now. A little running jumper from 10. Knocked down by Kylie Smith. And Smith smooth. Stopping on a dime and putting that one up very softly. Get a foul in the backcourt. Good movement there by Lively to split the defenders. And she got grabbed on the way by Emily Cantwell. And that'll be number 1 on Cantwell and number 2 now on Canute. 12-6 ball game. $1:41 left in quarter number 1. Mangum working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Jennifer Reisner. Let's go, Lady Tigers. Good morning, Jennifer. Hope all is well in your world. Woodruss, little ball fake inside, nothing there. York fakes the 3, going to go baseline, gets bumped out of bounds. And we didn't get a foul on that. And the defender has the right to the baseline. I understand that. But if you bump the defender, if you bump the offensive player hard enough that you knock her off her path, to me that's a foul. But again, I'm broadcasting and not refereeing because I've got on pink. There's a shot blocked away by Woodruss. Brent said, get that stuff out of here. And then as she came up with a loose basketball, she got grabbed on the arm. How about Woodruss with a block there? And foul on Jade Gray, going to be her second. And team foul number 3 called on Canute. And I talked about the ever-changing weather inside the field house here. And at first, Shelley had the jacket off, and now the Arctic front has moved through, and she's put it on. And maybe in between games, go look for more jackets and blankets to bring. A northern has come inside the field house here. Meantime, ball stolen away by Canute, and they've got numbers. What a run. Out in front, dribble, drive, stop, pop, glass, no. Foul, yeah. And see if they allow Destiny Jackson to go to the free throw line. Blocking foul called on Mangum, their fourth team foul, and it'll be the second of the morning on Holly Lehman Webb. And Destiny Jackson will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. First one on the way, rattled around, didn't stay down. She'll get one more. Maddie Paxson, who came off the bench on Tuesday night and was an offensive spark for Brian Bingham and company, has checked into the ball game, is setting down with those two personal fouls. Lehman Webb. Second free throw, no good. And Morgan White will collect the loose basketball for the Lady Tigers. They trail by 6, 12-6. 35 seconds left in period number 1. Woodruss out high. She'll come near side. And leave it out on the wing now for Landry. They'll reverse to Paxson. First touch of the morning to White. Now to Woodruss. Mangum holding for one with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Woodruss inside. Bobbled the ball. Lost it. And Kylie Smith with a run out. Smith dribble, drive, attacks the glass. Puts up the shot. Scores. Kylie Smith now with 4 in the ball game. The lead grown to 8. Now Smith going to take away the inbounds pass. She'll stop. Pop. Put up the shot. Doesn't get that one to go. Rebound cleared off by Jackson. She'll miss the putback, but got fouled with 4.5 left in the quarter. And Mangum a little lackadaisical that time on the defensive end. Team foul number 5 on the Lady Tigers, and the first of the morning on Bryn Woodruss. So at the foul line again for the 5th and 6th time of the morning already, Destiny Jackson hits the first. She'll get one more. 15-6 ball game, 4.5 seconds left in quarter number 1. Second free throw, good. And so Jackson 4 of 6 from the line in the first quarter. And setting down for Canute will be Emily Cantwell. See who checked in for them. That may be Kelly Thompson. Let's see. Woodruss gets the inbounds pass. She'll go to York. York finds Lively, who heaves one from 55, and it comes up short. We've played one. Canute on top. 16 for the Trojanettes. 6 for the Lady Tigers of Mangum, and we're back for period number 2. After this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
16-6 at the end of 1. It'll be Canute basketball left in if you're listening and or viewing device. Malaya DeGarmo has come into the ball game for Canute. They've also got Jackson Smith and Gray out there. Taylor Butler in the middle. They're in their home white uniforms, gold numerals, and black trim. Leading by 10, 4 of 6 from the foul line in that first quarter of play. Mangum 2 for 2. They just didn't squeeze off enough shots. We'll get the 5 or the 4 for the lady. Defense out as she'll deny the basketball. Now Butler going to put it on the floor. Kick to the right side. 3 ball on the way. That one is off the mark for Jackson. Rebound in traffic, though, Kylie Smith. Smith got fouled. Coach Bingham thought it was a jump ball, but a foul going to be called on the Lady Tigers, and they're beginning to mount again. That'll be 6 now on Mangum in this first half of play, and on Morgan White, her first of the morning. At the line, Kylie Smith, who had 4 in that first quarter. This is the first of 2 free throws. So out on the floor, Morgan White, Bryn Woodruss, along with Landry Lively, Lauren York, and Maddie Paxton. Second free throw up and in. Mangum working on the right end if you're listening and or viewing device. York getting hounded in the backcourt, full court pressure defense now. for this group from Canute, and a timeout going to be taken. Boy, that was a great timeout by Brian Bingham because that ball was headed for out of bounds. 7:20 left in the first half of play. Mangum down 17-6. Back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Welcome back to Merritt, and I said something about the cold front a moment ago moving through the Blue Northern. We set up atop, which is a great vantage point for us to see the camera and everything else, but there are, for lack of a better way of putting it, there are huge air conditioner vents right in our face. When those things come on, I mean, it was blowing my papers all over the place. I forgot to bring the obligatory 97.7 paperweight this morning. Minute gone by here in the second period of play. Mangum trailing 17-6 out of that quick timeout. And again, going back to that ball movement that we saw early on that resulted in the quick bucket on the inside. They try to force it inside here. Good job there, keeping it alive by Mangum. And now a foul will be called away from the ball. Let's see who they've got this one on. It'll be on Emily Cantwell. That'll be her second. And team foul number 4 called on Canute. By the way, Jenna Scott has checked in. Jenna, the mother of Morgan White. She wanted me to know that. And I want you to know that as well. Jenna, I'm never going to let you live it down, kid. I'm sorry. Just not going to happen. 6:45 left here in the first half of play. Lively, again, had that hot hand on Tuesday. Yet to fire off a shot. She'll go to Morgan. Morgan from 15, a little bit strong. Rebound battle for Morgan went and got it, so put it up a second time. That won't fall. And the rebound going to be cleared away by Canute. That's Destiny Jackson with the loose basketball. Should come to Smith. Couldn't get it to go down, but somehow Smith comes. Wow. 6 dribble, drive, shot come up short for Jackson. Battle for the rebound, and Woodruss going to clear it out for Mangum, and then got her pocket picked, and it's taken away by Canute, and they go back to work with Smith. Kylie kicks right side. Jackson puts it on the floor. Woodruss will deny. On the denial as well. DeGarmo from the free throw line. Her 15-footer no good. York blocking out, got the rebound, and she wants to run. Lauren quickly into the front court. Defense got back for Canute, so she will slow it down. 5:40 shows on the clock in the first half of play. Mangum down by 11, 17-6. And again, ball movement from around the arc. Paxson between the two circles. Now to York. Got to find a way to get Lauren untracked offensively. Struggled Tuesday and has not been able to find the bottom of the net so far here in this first half against Canute. 5:19 left in the half. Woodruss went inside. Ball got tipped a couple of times. And fortunately for Mangum, it went off the hands of Destiny Jackson. Mangum will get it underneath their own basket somewhere. The Who is singing 5:15. That's how much time is left in the first half of play. If you're not old like me and don't like rock and roll, you've never heard of this song. Ball free underneath the basket. Morgan White there to pick it up and score. It's on my iTunes. It's a great song. Go find it. 5:15. The Who. You might want to find the non-adult version, though. Boy, that's a big person play right there. How about attacking the glass, Destiny Jackson, and just going inside and saying, stop me if you can. They can't. She'll lay it up and in. Give her 6. And it's a 19-8 ball game. Lively splits the defense. She'll attack, go inside. Great pass. York collects, fires the shot. Too strong, and the rebound taken away by Kylie Smith. Smith, dribble, drive, throws it underneath the basket. That is a dandy pass and an easy 2 from Elia DeGarmo. First 2 of the ball game for DeGarmo, and we love the assist that time from Kylie Smith. Back the other way, Landry Lively lost it. It was picked up by Canute, and they're going to get Woodruss for a grab as she was a little bit gassed and out of position, grabbing the offensive players they went by. Woodruss now with 2 fouls. That'll be 7 on Mangum, and we will march to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1 here. Alyssa Dreyer, Holly Lehman-Webb back in. Talked about Lively being gassed. She will sit down. Also taking a seat will be Paxson. Destiny Jackson, who her destination this morning has been the charity stripe, back there again. 4 of 6 in the first half from the line is Jackson. Front end of the 1-1, too strong, and York there to get the rebound for Mangum. Lauren brings it up across the timeline. She'll go to White, now at the free throw line. Good give and go there, but better defense turned in by Kylie Smith. A little give and go from Dreyer to Lehman Webb, and the pass made Lehman Webb go into the defender, causing her to walk. You hear about quarterbacks throwing receivers open in traffic, and it was a case of throwing Webb into traffic where she couldn't make the shot. Now Holly on the other end kicks it to York. 3-ball Lauren, that one is too strong. Rebound on the weak side, taken away by Destiny Jackson. She'll walk it across the timeline. Now find Butler behind the arc. Taylor, bad pass there, taken away by York. York going to dribble, drive, go the length of the floor. Had the shot partially blocked as she put it up, and then the ball knocked into her hands as she sat out of bounds. But they're going to give it to Mangum. Lauren keeps putting up shots, and she needs to. She's a shooter. Keep taking those shots. We saw that the other night with a kid from Snyder, kept shooting the ball and couldn't buy one to save his life, and finally got hot and scored like 5 of the last 8 points of the contest and led the Cyclones to the win. Here's Alyssa inside, swatted by Butler. She's going to get called for a foul on Taylor. That'll be her first, and team foul number 5 on Canute. So to the free throw line, Alyssa Dreyer to shoot a couple. 3:22 left in the first half of play. Mangum down 21-8. Alyssa, first 2 of the ball game. To start this one, this is her first free throw. She will get one more. Going on the way. Rolls in. A little soft touch. A kiss. 21-9, 3:10 half of play. And slowing it down just a bit, and Kylie Smith. She'll come down to Jackson. DeGarmo was there for 3. Won't take it. Jump stop. Good job that time by Dreyer to deny out high. And yet traveling going to be called. That's just a defensive effort there by Bryn Woodruss as Kelly Thompson wanted to go cross court, and Dreyer changed her mind, and she took a little jump step to try to clear space. So Mangum will get it back on the turnover. Holly Lehman-Webb double teamed at the timeline and had the ball taken out of her hands. And now a run out for Jackson. Destiny going to lay it up and in. That's not Destiny Jackson. Instead, that was Kelly Thompson. Thompson first 2 of the ball game for Kelly. And it's 23-9. Mangum trailing with 2:40 left in the first half of play. Dreyer falling down but kept the play alive to Lehman-Webb. She'll lob it inside to Woodruss. Gets inside position and puts it up and in. Good job by Bryn. Was not in a good place to put up a shot. Took a little drop step, got free, and makes it a 23-11 ball game. 2:20 left in the first half of play. Butler fakes the 3, then had the ball poked free. It's rolling into the backcourt, and last touch by Canute. Mangum will get it back. How about the defensive effort there by Lauren York as she, along with Destiny, let me tell you about Jackson, went airborne, and the ball rolled out of bounds. Lehman-Webb will set, and Landry Lively will check back in. By the way, the winner of this one comes back and plays tomorrow afternoon at 3:20 in the championship semifinals. The loser will play in the consolation semis at 12:40 tomorrow afternoon. Mangum will turn it over here, and a run-out opportunity for Kelly Thompson and company. Thompson leaves it for Destiny Jackson, and a reset now for the Trojanettes. Bit at 50 left to the first half of play. DeGarmo for 3, banked it off the glass and got it to go. Malaya DeGarmo with 5 in the corner. It's Malia, 26-11 now. DeGarmo's team on top, and miscommunication there between White and York. The ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, going to give it back to Canute. And again, the body clock not adjusting well, I don't think, for Mangum at this point. Kid's a little bit tired, you can tell. And it is. It's an adjustment, big time. Butler double team. Great defense that time by York and by Dreyer. And here comes Bryn. Woodruss dribble, drive, and riding time going to be called on Kelly Thompson. And on Thompson, that'll be her first. And team foul number 6 called on Canute. Mangum will inbound underneath their own basket. Sid the Kid has joined us this morning. Sydney Webb. Good morning, young lady. Hope all is well in your world. Minute 20 left here. Mangum trailing 26-11. Dreyer giving go to Morgan White. White lost the ball out of bounds. And the turnover going to give it back now to Canute. Again, Brian Bingham wondering about a grab inside there when that ball came free. And I don't know that I would argue with that assertion on his part. 70 seconds left in the first half of play. Connie Smith coming across the timeline. Give, go. Butler underneath the glass and got it to go. Little two-man game there, and well done by Smith and Butler. Now, Smith going to steal the inbounds pass. Laid up with the left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds and last touched by Destiny Jackson. 28-11. 54.6 left in the first half of play. And I think if you're Brian Bingham, halftime can't get here quick enough. Again, his club just a half a step off so far. Good job by Dreyer over the top to York. Maybe one pass too many as Butler will tie up Morgan. We'll get a jump ball there. We're going to point the way of Mangum. I think on that play, I like Lauren to go ahead and attack the glass, go ahead and lay that thing up. But again, when you're struggling, shots that you might normally take, you're a little bit skeptical about doing. White on the inbounds pass. Great job by Morgan to catch, collect, shoot, and score. Morgan White. 5 of the ball game now for White. 28-13, 30 seconds left in the first half of play. Kylie Smith and Canute content to hold for one here with that 15-point lead. Smith dribbles near the Big O at midcourt. Clock has wound its way down to 10, and now Smith will put it in motion. Kylie tries to get around Lively. Good job by Landry to deny. Now she'll kick to DeGarmo for 3. Air ball. Woodruss tries to save. Does. White comes up with a basketball, and the half will come to an end. 28 on the board for the Trojanettes. 13 for Mangum. It is a 15-point lead for the number 10 team in Class A. They're in front of Mangum. 28-13. We're at the intermission. This is the 14th annual Merritt Classic. And we're live in a living color on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
28-13, the lead for Canute over Mangum at the intermission. And before we look at halftime numbers, I just happened to pull up my feed and find a note that it has been on our mind, everybody's mind, since Monday night. We're talking about DeMar Hamlin. From KOCO, First Alert Storm Chaser Nick Smith, this note from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, per the physicians caring for, and I'm going to try to get through this without cracking up, folks, for DeMar Hamlin at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, DeMar has shown remarkable improvement over the past 24 hours. While still critically ill, he has demonstrated that he appears to be neurologically intact. His lungs continue to heal, and he is making steady progress. The press release goes on to say, we are grateful for the love and support that we have received. Remarkable. After watching what we did on Monday night, Thursday morning looks a whole lot better, doesn't it? Take a time out, collect ourselves, come back and look at the numbers on Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Stuff about DeMar Hamlin just blowing me away. Wow. All right, half the half, Mangum trailing 28-13. 6 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second. That's down again to where we are now. Morgan White leading the way offensively for Mangum. White has got 5 at the intermission. Bren Woodruss with 4. 2 apiece for Alyssa Dreyer and Holly Lehman-Webb. Dreyer and Webb all picking up 2 personal fouls. Kind of settle down from there. So those 3 players with multiple fouls at the intermission. And again, it's 28-13. As Destiny Jackson with a half a dozen. And then 5 apiece for Kylie Smith, Jade Gray, Taylor Butler, and Malia DeGarmo. 2 at the intermission for Kelly Thompson. From the foul line, Canute 5 of 9 in the first half of play. Cantwell and Gray, multiple fouls at the intermission for Canute. Second half coming up, Stick and Say. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Brian Bingham using all of that halftime time to keep his club in the locker room and talk to them. And got out about 28 seconds left before we got this thing underway. Starting 5 for Mangum, Bren Woodruss, along with Lauren York, Landry Lively, Morgan White, and Alyssa Dreyer. Mangum on the defensive end. On the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their road black uniforms with the white/silver numerals or gray, if you will, and orange trim. Lob inside here. Ball taken away. Too tall for Kylie Smith, and the steal for Alyssa Dreyer. And Mangum will go to work offensively. We'll get the 5 on the floor for Canute in a moment. Behind the arc, right side, that's York. Reset now out high to Morgan White. White, an offensive spark in that first half of play. And again, Mangum getting great scoring from a variety of folks in their ball games. They just need to have that variety all get together at the same time. Yeah. York to Dreyer at the free throw line. She tries to go around Butler, stops, kicks. Left side, Landry from 10. Got it. Good ball movement by Mangum. And the first 2 of the ball game for Lively. Makes it 28-15, 7-10 left. third quarter of play. The original 5 out there for Tatum Ridling. That's Destiny Jackson, Connie Smith, Emily Cantwell, Jade Gray, and Taylor Butler. Butler on the wing. She'll go to Jackson, who really had a hot hand from the free throw line in that first half of play for Canute. They're in their home white uniforms, gold numerals, and black trim. Working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Maybe an extra step there for Cantwell. Got away with it. She'll leave it on the way now for Smith. Kylie kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. Jackson doesn't get it to go. Woodruss trying to get the rebound. Had it taken out of her hand, but then it rolled off the leg of Cantwell. Went out of bounds, and Mangum will get it. Still waiting to hear from our first classroom. We know that there are classrooms that are listening to the broadcast, watching the broadcast. Want to hear from them. Inbounds pass over the top to White. Morgan slows things down now to Landry. Lively on the run. 15-footer. No. Rebound tipped and tapped around and probably going to be tracked down below us by Kylie Smith. Good effort, though, by Woodruss to try to keep that thing alive. She was out of bounds when she touched it last. Let's say hello and good morning to Olivia Reyes Cantu. She says, go Lady Tigers. A reminder, the boys will play later this afternoon. They're slated for around 4:40. Yes, they are scheduled to do battle with Hooker. Bulldogs, a top 10 team, year after year after year. Always fun to watch. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Mangum trailing 28-15 to the number 10 team in girls Class A rankings. Butler comes here on the near side to Smith. And Canute patient on the offensive end. And Morgan White said, you shouldn't be patient. I'm going to steal the ball. Morgan dribbled, drive, glass, and didn't get it to go. But an offensive foul going to be called. The official out high, it looked like he was going to call that a blocking foul. And the official underneath the basket said, no, break out the bugle. On Morgan White. That'll be 2 on White. Number 1 on Mangum in the second half, and a timeout. Mangum trailing 28-15. More classic hits, 97.
Floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Well, that was a little laconic getting called there. Weren't sure if it was going to be a full or a 30, and wasn't sure who was going to be charged to. It was a 30-second timeout and was charged to Merritt. So both teams with 4 timeouts left in the ball game. Merritt with the ball and the lead, 28-15. They walk it across the timeline as Connie Smith goes to work behind the arc. Ooh, big collision inside. Boy, that was ugly, and it was a case where somebody didn't yell pick, 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 and Lauren York absolutely bowled over Emily Cantwell. Cantwell fortunately saw it coming, and so though she did take the full brunt of the athletic Lauren York, she was able to keep her head up, didn't bounce it off the floor. You see that so many times when folks get run into on the basketball court. And there's a 3-ball knocked down by Jade Gray. And Gray now with 8, including a couple of threes, and now a steal in the backcourt. Oh, but Connie Smith apparently stepped on the 10-second line. I didn't see that, but I'm not as close as the officials, so Mangum will get it back. They trailed 31-15. 5:13 left here in the third period of play. Tatum Ridling won't argue too vociferously on that call. Did raise an eyebrow or two. Didn't make any difference. Mangum will turn it over and give it right back to Canute. And some miscommunication there between York and Lively. Second game after the break, and maybe you can say there's still a little rust, maybe for 1 or 2 more games, but that quickly is going to have to go away. Good move inside there by Smith. She just didn't finish the play. Missed the layup, and the rebound cleared off by Lively. Landry back the other way. She'll stop, leave it right side Morgan. White can't get it to go. Long rebound, Kylie Smith on the run. Her pass too long for Emily Cantwell. Oh, by the way, and I figured we would be able to coax somebody out of the woodwork. Olivia Reyes Cantu says, hey, we're watching from Mangum High School office with Ceason Earls and Jacqueline White. Good morning, everybody. Good to have you alongside. And if we're keeping you away from your work, I'm not writing a note, okay? It was Barnes' fault. He told us to watch and say hi to him. By the way, a foul occurred down below while we were having fun. Destiny. Oh, Jackson picks up her first. And that'll be number 1 on Canute in the second half of play. Love hearing from folks. Check in with us, if you will, please. York, falling out of bounds, fires it, tries to save it, and can't get it done. Cammie Panetta has joined us as well. Landry will take a seat, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come in for the first time in the second half. Her club trailing 31-15, 4:23 left here in the third. And into the front court, and here comes Emily Cantwell. Cantwell picked up by Lehman-Webb. Great defense by Holly. I wish I had a picture of that face right there. I was like, yeah, try to drive around me. See what happens to you. Cantwell lost the ball on the way up, but recovered by Canute. A good job to keep that series alive. It looked like Mangum was going to get it on the defensive end. Now about that jump shot by Connie Smith. Boy, that is smooth as it gets. 17-footer knocked down. Smith now with seven in the ball game. Traveling going to be called on Lehman-Webb because of the defense by Cantwell across the way. 33-15. Brian Bingen says, yeah, I've seen enough. Got to have a 60 here. 3:47 left in the half. Third, Mangum trailing 33-15. Back at 60 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Just the second time that we had been this way since they finished the 4-lane highway coming from Altus to Elk City. But let me just tell you, it was so nice this morning making that drive. And as I said at the top, I had to get here and get set up to do a meeting in my truck, my DHS meeting. So I appreciated the fact that it was 4 lanes all the way to 152. Out of the timeout, Canute going to fire a 3. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. Boy, great effort there by the kids, huh? Morgan White in the middle of that one, along with Destiny Jackson. The arrow going to point the way of Mangum, so Lady Tigers get it back. 3:36 left in the third. Check the 5 on the floor. It's Woodruss along with York, Dreyer, Morgan White, and Holly Lehman-Webb. And now an errant pass will result in a foul by Lauren York. That'll be 2 on York and 3 on Mangum in the second half of play. That was just hair on fire all the way up and down the floor for Mangum. So the turnover gives back down to Canute. Emily Cantwell will run the offense through Kylie Smith. Smith here on the near side to Destiny Jackson. Jackson can score in spurts. You gotta put a hand in her face, and they do. So she'll give it up now to Cantwell. Emily tries to go around Lehman-Webb, leaves it here on the near side for Gray, and now a 3 going to be launched by Butler. Doesn't get it to go, but the long rebound collected by Cantwell, and a reset now for Canute. Attacking the glass inside, and big-time collision. It's going baseline was Kylie Smith, and she banged into by a couple of Lady Tigers, including Morgan White, who got called for her 3rd foul. And Morgan has yet to get up after that collision. Immediately put her hands to her forehead. We'll take a timeout. 2:55 left in the third. 33-15. Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Well, we all have a lump in our throat when we see something like that happen, and Morgan able to walk off the floor underneath her own power, but she took a good shot to the forehead. I thought at first maybe that she and Connie Smith banged heads, but it may have been an elbow that she caught instead to her forehead. Smith at the free throw line shooting 2 as Morgan was whistled for a foul. First one for Kylie is good. She'll get one more, Kylie Smith. And Brandy Webb has joined us, Caitlin Huckabee and Haley Gale Panetta, all tuning into the broadcast. Second one on the way here does not roll in for Smith. She's 1 of 2. Mangum will collect the rebound. They trailed 34-15, 2:50 left, third quarter of play. Lauren York find Alyssa at the free throw line, and the slap was audible from here. You had to get that called at some point, right? Butler with the foul, and that's the second on Taylor and the second on Canute in the second half. Good afternoon. Well, not yet afternoon, I guess, is it? It's just 10:46. So, Derek Burnham, unless you're on the East Coast, good morning to you, and I know you're not. Alyssa puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. The ball loose on the floor. Dreyer going to tie up. Way of Canute. Good job by Alyssa not to give up on that play. Missed the shot, but went in and played some deep. And on the alternate possession, it will be Canute basketball. 2:30 left here in the third period of play. And attacking the glass off the bench, DeGarmo, who came in during that last time out. And Malia has got 7. Butler with a steal as she took it away from Lauren York. Now they're going to get Lauren for a reach-in foul. That'll be 3 on Lauren and 5 on Mangum in the second half. Meantime, we look down at Morgan White, and Morgan appears to be okay. She's a tough kid, but seems to be all right. Easy for me to say. I didn't get conked in the head. 36-15, 2:05 left here in the third. Free underneath the basket. It's Jackson missing the shot. The rebound taken away by Landry. Lively weaving her way through traffic quickly into the front court. Leaves it for Woodruss. Bren, Dreyer draws the traffic. So York is open for 3. Can't get it to go, though. And DeGarmo with a rebound for Canute. She'll give up to Butler, and Butler's like, hey, we're 90 feet from the basket. This is not my game. Somebody come get this. And Destiny Jackson will. Jackson into the front court to DeGarmo. Minute 35, third quarter of play. Open up top. Destiny. Jackson won't take the shot. They'll reverse it to DeGarmo, and she took an extra step trying to clear space. And the travel will give it back now to Mangum. 1:27 left here in this third period of play. We're a ways away, but it looked like Morgan maybe had a little goose egg on that forehead after the collision a moment ago. Again, able to get up and walk off the floor underneath her own power, but it's got a headache for sure. Left-handed layup missed there by Kinley Smith. Rebound put back won't go. And we'll get a jump ball there. Going to point the way of Mangum. Dead ball allows Maddie Paxton to come back into the ball game. Kelly Thompson checking in for Canute. Setting down Dreyer for Mangum. And Jackson for the Trojanettes. 1:05 left here in the third. York tracks down the ball near the baseline. Now resets offensively. Little wraparound pass for Woodruss. Going to be taken away by Canute, and then stolen right back away by Lively, who finds underneath the basket Lauren York, who lays it up and in for her first 2 of the ball game. Great job, great hustle by Mangum. keep that play alive, trailing 36-17. 35 seconds left, third quarter of play. Callie Smith to Kelly Thompson. A little give and go to DeGarmo from 15. I tell you what, she comes off. Wow. Now in the ball game for DeGarmo. Trying to answer on the other end. Woodruss had her shot partially blocked by Butler, and that gives. When they thought there was a foul there. On the other end, layup no good, no foul. As bodies through. The shot blasted into Landry Lively. Lively yet to get off the floor. There were 4 bodies on the floor at the end of that play that resulted in a jump ball in the arrow pointing the way of Mangum. Wow. 4.8 left here in the third quarter of play. You got to call something there, don't you? I mean, my goodness. Lively, the inbounds pass. Landry trying to beat the clock. Goes to Holly Lehman-Webb, and the quarter will come to an end before a shot can be taken. We've played 3, 38-17. Canute in front. Fourth quarter coming up. Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum outscored 10-4 in that third period of play. They trail here as we go to the fourth, 38-17. Morgan White, who had spent time on the far end of the bench after taking a shot to the head, now moving back down towards her teammates. Does have an ice bag. And now we got some confusion going on. She does have an ice bag, and putting it on that forehead. The question was the change of possession arrow, and it is showing the way of Canute, and that is correct. You'll remember we had that play with a little less than 5 seconds left where we had 4 bodies on the floor. They called that a jump ball, and the alternate possession went to Mangum at that point. Brian Bingham thought his team should have gotten the ball, and on the alternate possession, I mean, it just doesn't work that way. But I understand his frustration, no question about it. Meantime, back to the ball game with 12 seconds gone by here in the fourth. Lehman-Webb will pick up her third foul of the afternoon. 6 now on Mangum. Canute with the ball right in if you're listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms, gold numerals, and black trim. DeGarmo passes inside to Butler, who can't get the shot to go down, and Mangum on the run back the other way. Lauren York got a pair of points in the ball game. Walks it across the timeline and gives it to Holly. Lehman-Webb out there along with the aforementioned York. Maddie Paxson also out on the floor. Brent Woodruss, and the final member of that 5 out there for Mangum will be Landry Lively. Lively asking for the ball, but Lehman-Webb going to come near side to Paxton. Now they'll dump it inside to Bryn. Back to Lauren, 15-footer, rattled around, wouldn't stay down, and DeGarmo with a rebound. DeGarmo doesn't have the numbers. She'll slow it down to Butler. Butler, who will glide inside and put up the shot on the run and knock it down. 7 in the ball game for Taylor Butler in the lead, down 40-17. Minute gone by in the fourth quarter of play. Maddie Paxson got away with an extra step there, but we'll take it at this point. She'll plays in the semifinal tomorrow afternoon. That ball game slated to tip at about 3:20. The loser will play in the consolation semis at 12:40. Tough shot there by Lauren York. Couldn't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, Brian Bingham wanting to know what his club's got to do to get a foul. Alyssa Dreyer will come back in. Maddie Paxton get a set down. Also a substitution for Canute. Kylie Smith will take a seat. And Emily Cantwell has come back in. Also, Kelly Thompson could come off the bench now. 6:30 left in this one. 40-17. Don't forget now the boys coming up this afternoon at about 4:40. They will do battle with the Bulldogs of Hooker in what should be a dandy ball game. Ball taken away on a little give and go, both clubs, and now Canute goes to work on the offensive end. Cantwell tries to clear space. She'll leave it for Thompson. Kelly handed three, won't take it. Little give and go here for DeGarmo. She won't get that. Rebound, Lauren. York, head on a swivel, going to push the ball into the front court. Lost the ball, but collected nicely by Lehman Webb. Good job by Holly. Just keep that play alive. Dreyer going to go inside. Alyssa going to get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here on the Trojanettes, and that'll be on Butler. Foul on Taylor, her third of the ball game. Just the third of the second half, much to the chagrin of Brian Bingham and company in the second half of play. Whistle against Canute. So Alyssa to the line, 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Knocked that one down. She'll get one more. Remember, the first 20 seconds of the ball game, Alyssa scored the first two of the contest. That point there, her first since. Second one on the way for Dreyer. Good. Mangum trailing 40-18, 5:45 left in this one. Lady Tigers in danger of dropping their third in a row, and some Olay defense there as Kelly Thompson went border to border and coast to coast and laid it up and in. Meantime, Mangum coming back the other way, and a foul going to be called on Destiny Jackson. Jackson thought she was going to get the charge, but got there late. She and York collided. Team foul number 4 called on Canute in the second half. 5:35 left to the ball game. 42-19. Dreyer, right side, goes between the two circles to Landry. Lively looked inside, nothing there. Lehman Webb will come get it from her. Holly now to Alyssa. Good ball movement, open underneath. Woodruss, they'll get her the ball. She can't get the shot to go down, and the rebound taken away by Destiny Jackson. Great job of floor spacing that time by Mangum. Getting the shot they want, they just didn't get it to fall. Meantime, DeGarmo on the other end. Her 15-footer won't fall, and the rebound going to be taken away by Woodruss. 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bren into the front court to Lehman Webb. She'll go back to Woodruss between a couple of defenders and got fouled prior to the shot. That'll be team foul number 5 called on Canute. And I believe that'll be the fourth of the ball game on Taylor Butler. It is. So Butler will set, and back in there, Kylie Smith. Woodruss to inbound, does. York wants a three, too strong. Smith blocking out, gets the rebound, and Kylie wants to run. Into the front court, she'll go to Cantwell. Emily stopping on a dime and reverses out high to Kelly Thompson. Now DeGarmo left side for 3 more to go. I tell you what, I don't know why she doesn't start. This is the first time that I've seen this club this year. But Malia DeGarmo can shoot lights out, kids. If she comes up to you and says, you want to play a game of horse, keep your money in your pocket. She'll take it from you otherwise. 45-19. Woodruss into the front court. She'll find York, 10-footer, front of the iron, no. And the rebound taken away by the aforementioned Malia DeGarmo. She'll give it up to Smith. Kinley into the front court. A little bounce there. DeGarmo back out high. 3-ball Cantwell, no. Flat-footed rebound Dreyer. Over the top now. She will go to York. Lauren, dribble, drive. Shot didn't go. She said, I got fouled. There is no call. And back the other way, here comes Kelly Thompson. And Thompson going to absolutely blast into Holly Lehman Webb. Holly got there late, and the foul going to be called on her. And that'll be 4 on Lehman Webb. 7 on Mangum, so a 1-and-1 now for Kelly Thompson. Back into the ballgame, Jade Gray setting down DeGarmo. That's good news if you're a Mangum fan. This kid can't shoot the basketball. Yikes. 45-19 at the stripe. A 1-and-1 opportunity for Thompson, who's gotten 4 points in the game. Kelly's first, no good. Long rebound, York. Lauren walking across the timeline herself. Clock 3:45 and running the fourth. Landry Left-handed dribble near side, can't clear space. Should go back to Alyssa. Dreyer finds York at the free throw line, draws the double team, puts the ball on the floor, rolls to the basket, lays it up and in. Lauren York, second bucket of the ball game. Give her 4. 45-21, 3:25 and running in the fourth period of play. Kelly Thompson comes near side, open for 3. Didn't get it to fall. Wow. Emily Cantwell, and Mangum fans not happy with the lack of effort there on the rebound by the Lady Tigers. 15-footer here for Jackson doesn't go. But again, another rebound and another opportunity, and this one knocked down by Jade Gray. Gray now with 11 as she hits her third 3 of the ball game. And that makes it 48-21. And again, lack of rebounding, lack of effort that time gave too many offensive opportunities to Canute. Again, Lauren York asking for a foul, not getting it. And Brian Bingham says, well, if there wasn't a foul, at least that ball had to be tipped. The trajectory changed. Not going to get the call, and Canute will get it. 48-21, 2:40 left of the ball game, and you're not going to argue a whole lot at this point if you coach Bingham. 48-21, make it 50-21. Little backdoor opportunity there for Jade Gray, who scored the last 5 now. She's got 13 in the ball game. The lead 50-21, biggest of the morning, I should say, for Canute. Into the front court, Lehman Webb trying to clear space, right side. Wanted to go underneath to Woodruss. The pass was wide, errant, and out of bounds. And Canute will get it back. And now, with 2:12 left of the ball game, Tatum Ridling will clear her bench. We say that. Malia DeGarmo comes back in, and she has just been lights out. Here's a new player into the ball game and wasting little time and attacking the basket and knocking down a 15-footer. Talk about a heat check. Gabby Espinosa has been on the bench until 2:12 left. Comes down the length of the floor and fires one from 15 and knocks it down. Espinosa in the scoring column. It's 53-20 or 52-21. 52-21 is what it shows on the scoreboard. Holly working hard inside. Lehman Webb on the give and go from Alyssa Dreyer. Will get her second bucket of the ball game. 52-23. Minute 30 remaining. Across the timeline, here comes Emily Cantwell. And we'll get a bump and a bang, and I believe it's going to be on Lehman Webb. It will be. It'll send DeGarmo to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, and it will send Holly to the bench as Lehman Webb will foul out with 4 points. Team foul number 8 called on Mangum in the second half of play. So Malia DeGarmo to the foul line has got a dozen points. Let's see how she does from the foul line. And she missed it. Of course she did. She hits everything from the field, but goes to the foul line and can't get it to go down. Minute 15 remaining. Thanks for making me look good there, Malia. York goes inside and gets tripped for her efforts. Brian Bingham says, oh, well, now we're going to call a foul. All right, then. Whistle on Emily Cantwell, her third of the ball game, and team foul number 6 called on Canute. York, the inbounds pass, gets a screen from Alyssa, goes inside, lays up the shot, and it just won't stay down. DeGarmo with the rebound. Wow. Minute left, 52-23. Mangum will come back and play tomorrow at about 12:40. Get a foul here. Will it be a foul? Yeah, it will be a foul. No. Get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So the Lady Tigers will get it back with 50 seconds now left in the ball game. Maddie Paxton, by the way, came in for Holly Lehman Webb a moment ago when Holly fouled out. Shot put up by Woodruss. Did not get that one to fall on the rebound. Stepping out of bounds with the loose basketball was Kendall Schuster. 41 seconds left here. 52-23. Inbounds pass. Near side will come to Alyssa Dreyer, who gets pounded. No call, and a run out on the other end and a layup for Emily Cantwell. First 2 of the ball game for Cantwell. 24-23. 20 seconds left in this one. So again, Mangum will come back and play at 12:40 tomorrow afternoon in a consolation semifinal matchup. There's a 3-ball knockdown. Landry now with 5 of the ball game, 54-26. And Canute will not take another shot. 54-26. The Trojanettes win it to advance and play in the semifinals tomorrow afternoon on the championship half. Consolation half. 54-26. We're back to the totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
54-26, your final score as the victory goes to Canute Trojanettes, showing why they're the number 10 team in Class A, no doubt about it. Scoring for Mangum, it was 5 apiece, leading the way for Morgan White and Landry Lively. And again, Morgan taking that noggin shot to her forehead, and we hope that she's going to be okay. 5 for Lively, 5 for White, and then 4 apiece for Holly Lehman-Webb, Lauren York, and for Bryn Woodruss. Mangum from the foul line, 5 of 6. And they lose it by a final score of 54-26. Lost their 3rd in a row, and they fall to 3-4 on the year. Meantime, good balance for Tatum Riddling's squad. Leading the way, 13 for Jade Gray. Malia DeGarmo off the bench with a dozen. Give 8 to Kylie Smith, 7 for Taylor Butler. 6 of the ball game for Destiny Jackson, 4 for Kelly Thompson, and 2 for Emily Cantwell and for Gabby Espinosa. So it will be Canute advancing to tomorrow's semifinal matchup. Meantime, Mangum will await the loser of our ball game that will be coming up a little bit later on this afternoon between Moreland and Hooker. They will play in a consolation semifinal matchup at 12:40 tomorrow. Well, have a good afternoon. We'll be back a little bit later on, 4:40 or thereabouts, as Mangum will do battle with Hooker in a boys opening round matchup. So for our producer engineer, Shelley Fox, until later this afternoon when it's Mangum and Hooker in a boys game, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us for Mangum Sports on Classic Hits 97.7.